We have been given the scientific knowledge, the technical ability, and the materials to pursue the exploration of the universe. To ignore these great resources would be a corruption of a God-given ability.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
T-minus 5 minutes and counting.
Go for orbiter APU start.
PLC, perform APU start.
PLC in order.
SRO.
SRO, so you have a range clear to launch.
And CDR.
CDR and entire crew is go.
Okay, Scooter, well, look, it's a great day to go fly. On behalf of the KSC Processing and Launch Team, I'd like to wish you, your crew, and the whole Hubble Space Telescope team a great mission. Good luck, Godspeed, and we'll see you back here in about 11 days. Enjoy the ride, pal.
Nozzle check of the SRBs. Firing chain is armed. Sound suppression water system armed. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Good morning. How is everybody? How are you guys doing? Everything good? Ooh, what's that, Kerbal? Did you, like the intro? Yeah? Is it good? Yeah? It's pretty good. HOI 4 Dev Diary. Oh, wait, trains? They're adding trains to Hearts of Iron. Uh-oh. Oh no. You're all the same. I just wanted you to know. I can't click on that. What is this? What is Stocky doing?
You like what? You want salty nuts? Alright, these nuts are salty. Would you be mad at me if I played Abvi? What is it? To the bear gang. That's good? You love the salty nuts? Deal what? Alright, well, if those are the nuts you like, and you're putting them in your hand and mouth again? I'm not. I'm literally commentating because they can't see what you're doing. I'm letting them know that you have these nuts in your hand and you put them in your mouth and you enjoy the salty ones.
He's talking about peanuts. Trains are temporary. Cobra colonization is forever. Trains are temporary. Trains are temporary. Excuse me. What about that? I was woken up at 3 a.m. due to the leftovers from Ida. Really insane thunder and lightning. Yeah, excuse me.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Just don't name the colony Roanoke. Yeah. Steam locomotives are permanent in history. Dude, somebody 2 days ago was streaming 4014. They were streaming 4014 at a train stop, and then it got going and left. Excuse me, one space. You're using my own weapons against you. Alex, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a poster of that thing on my wall when I was a kid. I had a poster of that thing. The SNCF? Oh yeah. Your boy was a train nutcase. Still am. Still got the shovels. Yeah. Will your ship fly today? 7 o'clock. It's fully fueled on the pad and ready to go. Dude, yeah, some guy was streaming 4014 and I'm a turd and now I look like an idiot because I was like, yeah, some guy was streaming it. Forgot his name. Forgot the stream name. But yeah, he's streaming. Oh, I love it. I love it. What an awesome piece of machinery. And I mean awesome in the actual sense. That is awe-inspiring. Look at that thing. 6,000 horsepower. 300 kilonewtons of tractive effort. That's... That is a large boy. It is, in fact, a very large boy. Yeah. Me gusta. Me encanta. Squall. What about the Polar Express train? The Polar Express train. That's a little baby train. That's a little baby train. That's a little baby train. I don't want a little baby train. What are you supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with that? A 284? Gross. It's a 284. It's a piece of junk. Not even a 484. It's a 284. Gross. That's a light-duty locomotive at best. It has magic. Who cares about magic when you have horsepower? Horsepower ain't make-believe, boy. I'll tell you what. Speaking of, the next TGV has been revealed recently, and it kind of looks like the Shinkansen, but it's actually a TGV. Let me see. Where's the new one? Loving the stream, man. Keep it up. Stoked to see the takeoff later. Glad you like it, Holt. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I'm trying to see. Is this the new one, Alex? This a new one right here? Nah, that can't be. Wait a minute. Third rail? No, no way. Okay. Nope. See last. Let me see. I saw that tweet, by the way. Very nice. I like this one. Actually, you know what? The hell with that. I like that one. That one's nice. Yeah, I like the orange boy. Orange train good. Okay? Orange train good. Orange train good. Like I said, man, I had a poster of this on my wall when I was a kid, man. That with a big boy and an F40PH. The F40PH. Believe it or not. Yeah. Orange train bad. Orange train bad? No, you are bad. The reason why I had an F40PH is because the railroads around Boston use F40PHs. See? Yay. Choo-choo train. Still love trains. Still love trains, by the way. Yep. Anyway, you know what I like more? Spaceships. Still love them, though. Pulsar guys, how are you? Everything is good, man. Let's play some Starbase. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going with that ship. And we got the big SSDO launch today. Plenty of stuff to do. Let's hope I can nail that flare landing. It's gonna be tough. Boston, yep. That's right. Train Simulator, the big boy, is out now. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't feel like paying $1,000. The actual record holder was 356 miles an hour, was a second generation train. Orange one is a first generation train, but more iconic. Hey, old tricks are the best. Old tricks are the best tricks, man. Is it weird playing the RimWorld title music on the title screen for Starbase? Is that the LNER? Geeson, I had, so, okay, alright. I had a poster of that on my wall too, because this poster that I had was trains from around the world, because I freaking love trains, and so I don't know if the LNER was on there. Let me see. Is that the Mallard? That's the Mallard, isn't it? There was a blue one and a green one. Let me take a look. Yeah. Yep. That's the Mallard. Yep, that was there. What do you got? 462? 462? Bro. But she goes fast, so it doesn't matter. And going fast is... I like things that go fast. Yep. Dude, I'll see if I have that trains around the... See if I can find it. Trains around the world. I had all manner of locomotives on that, dude. It was a huge... It was a huge thing. It was basically like this. It's basically this, but it with older trains. So it had a DD40, DD40X right there, TGV, Shinkansen. There was an SD40 on mine, the GG1. The Mallard was on there. The Big Boy was on there. 3985 was on there. These are trains that I grew up with, man. I grew up looking up to these things. 3985 was the one that was running. 3985 is broken right now. But the Union Pacific stores this in the hangar. It's not an airplane, even though it should be. It stores this in the roundhouse right next to that one. That and 844, which is up here. Actually, that's not 844, but it doesn't matter. I like GG1s, man. GG1s were cool, dude. Did you know that the U.S. in the 30s had electrified high-speed rail? In the 30s? It's true. The ICE? Oh yeah, there's the German one right in the center. Yep. Yeah, dude, check this out. PRR. Pennsylvania Railroad. Dude, they even built their own. Dude, they built their own railroad. Look at this. Look at this freaking picture. It's so ridiculous. PRR's infrastructure was so good, most of it still exists. And you want to hear something even crazier? All the lines that Pennsylvania Railroad built are used by the high-speed rail that the U.S. has now. Yeah, that's how good it was. That's how good that architecture was. Yep. Frickin' 30s, man. High-speed rail. I mean, it wasn't high speed, but it was pretty fast. Fast for the time, we'll say. Dude, yeah, you gotta look up Pennsylvania Railroad if you want to learn some crazy stuff, man. GG1s, it's an electric locomotive. God, maybe we had that stuff figured out. That's really annoying. Oh, I don't like that picture. That's a picture of one abandoned. Nope. Yep, okay, we're done here. I'm gonna go play Starbase now. How did this topic get started? I'm curious. I don't know. Doesn't matter. No, I don't, Master. Did you use AC motors? You know what, Fighting? I don't know. I don't remember. Let's see. PRRGG1. What does it have? So GE and Altoona built it. AC. 11 to 13 kV, 25 Hz AC. Catenaries. Traction motors. 12 GEA 627A1, 385 horsepower. That's got to be reduced. That's got to be fed through one crazy reduction gear. I would love to see it. I would love to see a freaking reduction gear on this thing. What it looks like. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's when Amtrak took over. Hearts of Iron is adding trains. There it is. Yep, yep. A pantograph on each end of the locomotive body was used to collect the 11,000 volts, 25 Hz AC. Yeah, a lot of Pennsylvania Railroad's infrastructure, PRR infrastructure, is still there. In fact, there are parts of the U.S. Oh, jeez. Forlorn, I thought you weren't going to watch today. What's up with that? Explain yourself, little lady. Hey, you're dancing today. Ah, never mind. You don't need to say anything. You're dancing. Dance! A lot of the PRR infrastructure, guys, sorry, is still around. There's parts of the high-speed rail line outside of New York City, right? That it was built so well that it's still there. Here, Alex, check this out. You go over Randall Island right here. There's this awesome viaduct right there. Look. That wasn't built any time in the recent past. Look at how old those train bridges are. Yeah, that viaduct is insane. I've taken high-speed rail on this into New York City before when we did the Intrepid streams. Look at that freaking bridge, dude. You gotta be kidding me. So we have trains now? Da Vinci, we've always had trains, man. It's just... Alright, I don't want to go on my regular spiel. The U.S. railroad infrastructure is really, really good, but it's not for people. It's not for people. We use the airplane for that. But if you go out west, you go out to Nebraska, out in the middle of the country, they call them flyover states. I refuse to call them that. That's not cool. Those are the people that feed you. Don't disrespect them. Those are the people that feed you, or that they feed us out on the coasts. But dude, the rail infrastructure out there is immense. It is immense, and I would love to see it. Look at the size of these damn freight yards. North Platte is one of the biggest freight yards in the world. It's so cool. Oh, look at all of it. I love it. Build more. You should build more. Alright, anyway. Heavy elevated rail, yeah. Around New York, sure. Hey, Flykin, how are you? Oh, Vin, we should go check those out, dude. I should drive out there and stream driving out there and then stream the trains. Oh, so I don't get a howdy doody back? Do you even know what howdy doody time is? Bailey's Yard. That's what I was looking at. That was North Platte. North Platte, Nebraska. That would be awesome. Yeah, drummer. It would. Wouldn't it? You do that, I'll sub for life. Okay. Deal. Alright. Howdy doody time? Great Scott! Alright. Ha ha! Shh. 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 Fist bump. Give me the fist bump, Lumprod. Fist bump. Fist bump! Stream delay. Give me the fist bump! That's not what that is. Need a cameraman or a sound guy? I'm game. I'll talk to you. Okay, alright. Either of you two, I just want you to say Apple. You just all might have a minor case of, severe brain damage. But don't think about it, because that could make it worse. Alright, just to make sure that you're all confident, I just, want you to say Apple. Just say Apple. Rug. I got you. Oh, alright. Just say Apple. Jump. Yeah, okay, what you're doing, chat, is jumping. What you're doing is jumping, right? Yeah, so it's good enough. Alright, let's go into the editor. Your Wheatley voice sounds like a hillbilly? I think you should open your freaking ears. Fun fact, before the World Expo where the Eiffel Tower was built, 1895, right? Is 1895. The city of Paris created the largest train station in France. In the middle of flipping Paris in order to accommodate the visitors. It was made out of glass, right? Made out of glass. Over time, as the city expanded, space was needed and other stations at the periphery were built, and that train station, whose remains can still be found today, disappeared. It is known as the Petite Ceinture. Small belt. Interesting. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I know. Made out of glass. Can you imagine them doing something like that today? Alright, Super Vlad. Let's go. So, we were working on the plating design, 1895. Yeah. Yeah, we're 1895 World's Fair, man, of course. Can we, like, go back to doing that or something? Like, hey, Tars. You're great with impressions. Can you talk in UK English? I don't know, Jeff, has it? I must have missed that. UK English. What? Oh, I don't know, Jeff. Which one? Yes, well, that's the thing, man. It's like... There's like 20 different regions in the UK, and it's like all the countries in South America that speak Spanish. It's all a little bit different. Like the way the Mexicans speak Spanish is different than than Argentina, which is different than Chile, which is different than Uruguay and Paraguay and Colombia and Bogota, which is in Colombia, and Venezuela and wait, I'd have to go look at a map, but yeah, it's all regional dialects, man. It's all different. You got a license for that, mate? Oh, you got a license for that license, mate? More like 100? It's not my fault no one can understand what you're saying. Oh, Alex, you got a license for that license, mate. You got a permit for that license, mate. You have to go to the permit licensing office, mate. The Ministry of Permit Licensing, mate. You got a license for that hat, mate. I do, mate. You like the German more? Oh, yeah. Wunderbar. Yummy, yummy. Salren, privet.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
What's that last... I always forget what the Cricket X means. I think you said hello, how... No. What's the second word, Salaran? I forget. Did you bring your towel? Don't forget to bring a towel. F sounds. That's right, fighting. No, I think you're right. I got my stabbing license right here, mate. Oh, you like the Finnish accent? Right on, right on. You started a build inspired by the Rocinante? No, not Rocinante. It's the Tachi, okay? Tachi. This hello. Ah, he called you a bad word. Sure he did, Kem. Sure. How are you doing? Order show? Huh? Do Swedish. I do not know how to do the Swedish. Say the meatballs and whatever. It's legitimate salvage. Yeah, Hilness, they got a word for that. You know what it's called? Stealing. Stealing. That's what that's called. Legitimate salvage. Okay. Do you have unlimited resources to build a ship? No. No, you gotta go mine the resources or buy them. That's just Kimmy? Well, I can do just regular Finnish accent if you want. Eve päivä. Terve. Salren. Zororo. Horosho? Italia? Ciao, come stai? A French accent? No. Wait. In France, when a man is caught poaching ostriches, we shave his head and we make him run backwards to the fields. Salran, I'm getting better at it, dude. I'm getting better. Anyway, let's get to plating out this ship. Appalachian accent? Hell no. I'm not... Dude, I can't even... No. Nah, I'm good. Nah. Niet. No, I can't do that. Alright, so... We were trying to figure out the plating for this, and... It turns out that leaving the gaps there is not a good idea. So we're gonna have to... Ciao, come stai? Si, come stai? Bene. I forget how to say in you. Sono bene. There you go. It's just it too? Yeah, is it the same as Spanish? I forget, man. Hey, Hammer, what's going on? EJ, what's the difference between the two vessels apart from the one that's not finished? This one has a revamped hull structure. I redid the hull. I redid the hull to be a more accommodating for the armor plating. So consider this like BFR 2016, BFR 2017. I haven't finished this design yet. Sto bene tu. Bene. Perfect, man. So it turns out I'm gonna have to redo this one again. We didn't get the forward armor plating correct, and I did a little bit of a mathematical error there. See, the plating doesn't align. As far as I see it, you'll never finish. Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence. I really appreciate it. That really, contributes a lot, you dick. Sto bene? Bene. Sto bene. Dude, I'm telling you, one of these days, you guys will fill my head with enough that I'll just go off in like 3 different languages all at once. Like, you just gotta keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Nah, he's just busting my balls, Jordis, that's all. I mean, if you guys want me to build a smaller ship, I'll do it. That seems to be what people want to see, so... Or I could finish the hammerhead here. Sto bene is I'm fine in Italiano. La macchina grande. Forza Ferrari, numero 1. Campioni del mondo. Not in like 10 years. So you're saying you'll do a Sebastian Vettel at Ferrari then? Yep.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Chaotic Void. Tier 2 8-month resub. Nice. Would be cool to see it fly even with some flaws. Zio ragazzi. Yeah. Start over again just to spite the jerks? Ah, Schmoog, they're just giving me crap.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
It's fine. I once spoke German by accident in a French verbal exam. Does that right? That counts, right? Kind of funny, actually, for other reasons. Buonasera. Buonasera. Buonasera, amico. I mean, yeah, that counts if, you want to piss off a lot of French people. All right. Alright, so we did a little bit of a revision here to the hull. I added a second octagonal segment here instead of this. This will be way easier to plate. We learned that you could overlap the plates just like you could overlap the I-beams. I mean, guys, we had a lot of breakthroughs yesterday. I'm actually pretty happy about this. But this part is all good. I need to redo this. We gotta redo the forward segment. But that shouldn't be too hard because... That shouldn't be too hard because it's just some spacing problems that I have to fix. No, Hellfish, trust me, I have prefabricated segments where we can get this finished. Seriously, right there. Guys, that's all I needed to do. That's it. So we just got to go in here. We got to get rid of some of these things. And I have to redo the skeleton again. I don't know nothing about no skeletons. See, we had to go. We gotta go with a double bulkhead design, which is okay. That's no problem. Let me just build out the rest of the skeleton. XQC reacted to you watching the Astra launch. I know! I'm kind of flattered. But, I mean, he was just looking through clips. But it's still cool. That guy is, dude, he is... Dude, I kind of admire how just no fricks given. No fricks given. That's kind of... It's admirable, man. Guy generally is just like, nah, let's go. I'm like, whoa. You know, it's cool. That's like... Dude, that's... I mean, hopefully something good comes of that, you know? He thought it was my rocket, though. He thought that was my rocket. He thought I was reacting to my own rocket launch. I'm like, no. No, I was just watching it.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I hope somebody told him I'm just a KSP player. I hope somebody said something. Because I know he plays. He definitely plays KSP. From time to time. And that's cool. Anybody that's on board with space, I'm good with. Bandit, 35 months. Fun playing last night, dude. Fun playing. Thanks for playing with me. Guessing your engines are going here. Phil, the engines are back here. I have an octagonal double fold engine configuration. My idea was that I've noticed a lot of people with their ships have the engines just hanging off the side. I can already tell you that from what my buddies are telling me that have been playing this game, that you probably don't want that. So basically, I'm designing this ship with an exoskeleton, kind of like a real ship. It's going to have an outer hull. I'm redoing the outer hull to get it to be as strong as possible. So we've gone through a couple of different iterations of the ship thus far, but now this iteration should be a lot better. Especially with the changes that I just made to the forward hull segment, everything should work a lot better now. Ooh, I'm not a fan of that, and more so in PvP, you're dead in the water. Exactly. I wanted to put my engines inside of an armored shell. So that's what I started doing here. I started doing this up here, having really no idea what I was doing. I'll be honest. I just put this together because I thought it looked, you know, like, okay, let's put it inside of an armored box. Let's see what happens. Or octagon. Armored stop sign. Just a note, it's now 12:44. Prepare to time warp to 5 p.m. Yep, preparing to time warp. So I ran into some hull problems here. The armor plates didn't line up, and I had to use like 2 small armor plates in there. That's weak. That's weak. That's a weak point. Having seams in the armor is weak, so I preferred to make it out of 344 centimeter segments here instead of those 2 in the center. So I redid the entire forward section, and then I optimized it with the second iteration of the ship here. I optimized it to be able to be armor plated a lot easier. Yeah, it's designed to have the outer hull plating go on it a lot better. See what I'm talking about? I could extend the rear armor out, sure. Is there such a thing as thrust gravity or consideration of gravity for crew comfort? You have mag boots, Alex, so I'm not sure if it understands that. We'd have to check. Oh crap. Oh. You guys know that sock puppet meme where the puppet's like... Question, chat. Would you rather fly an EJ ship or one designed by Chad NASA? What? Dude, I don't build spaceships. I make fake spaceships in a fake video game. What is that, some sort of sick joke? People are crippled by an automatic barrage of truth. Yeah, Starnet, we all love space. Come on. That's cool. Well, you're in the right place, dude. Alright. See if we can get the front figured out so it doesn't fall off. Yeah, we don't want to have the front fall off, dude. Okay, so I have my cat bulkhead right there, and we went triple thick on this. Yeah, it's triple thick in certain areas here for strength. It's coming along, Hammer, for sure. Alright. Yeah, we can get the front figured out now. Let's see. Save this. Question, if you put engines inside of a framework with panels covering all of it, do the thrusters still produce thrust? I'm pretty sure it thrust blocks. What station does the company use? 20. All right. Okay. All right, now I want to work on the interior plating here just to make sure everything fits. But you know what? I think for this iteration here, I'll get all of the exterior plating done. We'll get all the exterior plating done, then we'll get rid of this save. I'll replace everything and get us back up to speed where we were. Actually, before I do that, I should use this model for the interior plating as well. And then sub-assemble each piece and then put together a new ship. So let's get all of the exterior plating done today. Wow. Wartang, why do you hate me? What did I do to you? It's looking pretty sick. Thanks, man. Famous last words? I don't know, dudes. The last time I went into straight build mode in this game, people got mad. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Kimmy's racing his last season in Formula 1. Satana. Yeah, he's over it. Wait, that means the only Finnish driver will be Bottas, though. Of course, Hammer Nails. How would you like if KSP2 had random failures? I wouldn't. I don't think random failures are a good idea, Fat Prophet. You know why? There's no random failures in spaceflight. That's why I play mission mode the way that I do, instead of having a random failures mod. The only mod I would even consider, and this is a stretch, the only one that I would even consider is the one... You guys remember the last thing Das did before he started doing the NASA spaceflight stuff full time? Remember his ultra hardcore career mode? Where he had to put engines on the test stand or else you're going to get a manufacturing defect? That's the kind of stuff that I would really, really like to do. That would be fun. But I don't think random failures are a good idea. Because in aerospace, you can always trace it back to a fault tree. Every time. You can always trace it to something. And you should always be able to trace it back to a certain problem. Hey, Tech, what's going on, man? Electrostatic welding of bearings I would consider random. Yeah, but that's what I mean, Da Vinci. The fact that you know what caused the failure is fine. Like, it has to be an induced failure mode, right? Like, because, okay, all right. Say I launch Venture Star, right? I launch Jebstone, and one of the engines fails. Why? Why did it fail? Why did it fail? I want to know why. Oh, it was just random, sorry. I don't know why it failed, so I can't protect against that failure. See what I mean? That's why I don't like random failures. There's nothing random in spaceflight. Everything happens for a reason. Why did that electrostatic welding of bearings happen, right? Like, that's the kind of stuff I really, really want to make sure that we get correct. Yeah, if you put the, like, Papa Bear, that, like, if engines got more reliable over time, like, that's something I would invite. The reason I would invite that is because, yeah, once again, that would incentivize me to build a test stand. And chat could fund the test stand within mission mode rules, and we could put the engines on the stand. And we just keep putting them on the stand. We could keep putting them on the stand. We could remove the engines from the stand, put them back on, remove them, put them back on, remove them, put them back on, and rapidly prototype the engines, just like what SpaceX is doing. I could use that to demonstrate rapid prototyping, which is a good idea. That's something I could get behind, to be honest with you. I'm not sure anybody else wants to watch KSB Engine test stand time, though. Havocs, that's the other thing, man. I gotta find the balance of it being realistic and not. I think mission mode creates enough problems. Yeah, I said that. I think mission mode creates enough problems to solve to keep it plausibly realistic, but without boring people to death, because, I mean, the honest-to-God reality of this is that aerospace engineering is super freaking boring. The launch is not, as our friends at Astra figured out the other day. So, it's kind of a tough problem to deal with, you know? Not evenly spaced again. Alright, well, get rid of these. I gotta find where I want to put the bulkheads anyway. Alright, well that answers that. Alright, so this is a 72. 72 wide, or at least it should be. Nope, maybe 96? Hey, Taradra. I've been offered a contract with YouTube. I'm gonna go squad up with Tim and Doc and play COD Warfare forever. Just kidding, they can't handle you. I was like, dude, what? Elon's pissed. Let's see. SpaceX responds to Amazon's request that the FCC dismiss the Starlink Gen 2 amendment, calling it a continuation of efforts by the Amazon family of companies to hinder competitors, and referencing Blue Origin's lawsuit against NASA. Nice. Filing legal actions against SpaceX is actually his full-time job. Dude, I love that. Dude, you know what? You can say whatever you want. Elon's a breath of fresh air. He's just saying what any normal person would say in that freaking situation. You know, some could kind of write that off as being a little bit like uncouth, but I don't think that's what's going on at all. I think he just is fed up with the bull crap, dude. He's like, I'm trying to engineer a freaking airplane that flies into space here. Leave me the hell alone. Like, it's 36 by 48, Ryan? Okay, let's get it. Let's get in there. Merci beaucoup. 36 and 48 is the right combination. Do we have a 36 by 432 piece? I don't think so. 36 by 144 is the longest. And then do we have a 48 by 144? Booyah. So if these are 144, oh, that's money. That's very nice. It's very good. These panels are gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm gonna need to, yeah, see. Is there any better way that we can do this, chat? I'm going to call this rule 7.5. Yeah, Alex is sick of it, man. It's like when you deprive a Frenchman of the cheese and wine. You know what happens? The next thing you know, someone's head gets chopped off. You cannot have the cheese and wine. It is all for me. Oh, the hell it is! No! Off with his head. Not the cheese! It's like if you deprive Americans of donuts, there will be a revolution tomorrow. No donuts? What? No problem, Jack. How wide is the flat section on the bridge section? Cigarettes, ammo, and fast food. God bless America, man. Did you hear about the explosion at the French cheese factory? Debris was everywhere. Can you use two pig panels side by side instead of the 6 you would use for now? I don't think I have a long one like that, Space Nerd. I'm trying to think, so I don't have to. I mean, any finished carpenters in here or framing carpenters in here? You know when you have to make a load-bearing beam and you have to butt up like 3 or 4 2x4s next to each other? That's what I feel like I'm doing here. Charadra, how did your wait, what were you playing last night? I was there. And you know I was there. What were you playing? I forget. You were playing RimWorld, right? Oh god, I feel like a dick. Oh yeah, Snow Runner, that's right. I wanted your truck to tip over after you made fun of me. Yeah, I remember now. It went okay. Nice, man. That's good. Ooh, Taradra, I gotta show you something, dude. You'll appreciate this. Hold on. No, chat, you don't need to know yet. Where are you? You're in here somewhere. Taradra, I am seeking adventure! What do you think, man? What is it, Mr. EJ? Please tell us. I cannot. No puedo. Okay, I have something. It's not really nice. 4x144 plus 24. Did I see this? Kimmy? Kevin don't want to do it no more. He's sick of the ball. Terve. At what time last stream did you talk about the Astra launch? Elijah, what do you want to know? I saw you were asking about it yesterday. Sorry I didn't get around to it. What do you want to know? Just out of curiosity. What did you want to know? So, I'll give you a little bit of a recap. So Astra went to launch Rocket 3.3, right? It didn't go so well. I could do either one, Taradra, to be honest. The Astra launch didn't go so well, man. So Elijah, they basically had the worst, this was a worst case scenario. An engine popped right after separation from the pad. That is an absolute worst case scenario. That, it doesn't get any worse than that. There's been... So, I'll tell you why that's an absolute worst case scenario. If you've watched, Elijah, if you've watched any of the Kerbal streams, you know good and well how long it takes to make a launch pad. Honestly, building and prototyping the rocket, easy part. That's the easy part. Building the pad and everything and scaling up production to get the rocket made, that's the tough part. That's from Elon himself. He's the one that says that, not me, right? So, ideally, what you never ever want to look for what you never want to basically happen when you're flying rockets is for your pad and your rocket to explode. Having a rocket blow up on the pad is literally worst case scenario. And that's why this was a worst case scenario. Because if the rocket blows up on the pad, you lose the pad and the rocket. Ideally, if you just lose the rocket, that's not that big of a deal. That's why you test, right? But for Astra, in this case, it was an absolute worst case scenario. The engine dumped. The engine took a dump right after separation. They fired the engines. They had 5 engines good to go. The computer saw that it had 5 engines good to go and let the rocket off the pad. The computer's controlling it. No one hits a button and the thing launches. It's not a missile. It's a rocket. All right? Unless it's Soyuz, in which you turn a key. Or Long March 5, which you hit a button. But that's more tradition. That's more for tradition, not because they have to do that. And that's actually a pretty baller tradition. I actually like it. So, I know you could see the debris flipping when they terminated it. It's like what happened in the N1. Well, the N1 had a little bit of a different problem. Vibrations Vibrations basically shook the plumbing apart on the N1. And yeah, they didn't do any vibration testing with that N1, and that's why vibration testing is super important. And they didn't do it because Korolev was dead. We don't need vibration testing. It's fine, right? No. Narrator, it wasn't. So they screwed up. Or they didn't. Well, you know what? Like, that's the thing, dude. They didn't screw up. That was the worst case scenario. And you know what? They had the best possible outcome for a worst case scenario that you could get. That's why I was cheering the Astra launch on. That's why I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Holy crap. Because, dude, usually what happens when you lose an engine on the pad, the rocket goes up and it comes right back down, blows up the pad and the rocket, and you're out a couple $1 million. For Astra, it would have been a little bit more than that. But the fact that they incorporated the engineering to have the rocket, so this is a phenomenon called engine out capability. Okay. Do you ever see a first stage rocket or a two-stage rocket with the first stage having one engine? Nope. The only exception would be like Ares 1, but that really didn't fly now, did it? Flew once, kind of. Still think that's a good idea, by the way, despite what I'm about to say. Usually rockets with liquid fuel engine have multiple motors in case something goes wrong. The other motors can crank it up, and that if that motor dips out, that's it. So, okay, you have the other motors to compensate. Astra figured that out. They considered that as a scenario that could happen for whatever reason. And because of this, they actually saved the pad. The rocket had enough TWR with one engine out to basically hover. But here's the thing. If they had one engine out right off the pad and the rocket separated correctly, the thing would have... Well, not separated correctly. If it got, like, a little bit further off the pad, the thing would have just gone up and then it would have just kept going. They would have burned too much fuel. It wouldn't have gotten into space. And they would have terminated it like they did. But something happened. They released it, and right at release, that engine popped, and you saw the panel at the bottom of the rocket blow out, right? That tells me that something went wrong with the carrier umbilical disconnect. Something went wrong with it. It popped, and when it popped, it broke an engine. All of what we saw there is consistent with the rocket, either an umbilical getting stuck, or the rocket, something blew out on the bottom of the rocket and shut the engine off right after separation, and that's what caused it to flip out. But the fact that it compensated and still went up in the air is frankly impressive. That's really freaking impressive. I thought with Soyuz you light the fuse. Actually, it's funny. It's funny, Chief. Astra has outboard igniters. Same concept. Actually, Astra borrows a couple of ideas from Korolev. Now that we're talking about it, their engines, their Delphin engines. There's a picture of the Delphin engines going off, by the way. That's from another launch. Look, Kem. I don't know if you knew this, or Celerin, or any of the other viewers from across the pond. They have igniters, just like Soyuz, man. Same thing. Yep. That's the igniter system right there. So, I don't know if one of these hoses blew out and dinged an engine and it caused it to break, but that certainly seems like what happened. Yeah, guys, this is an igniter. Like you'd find on a grill. It's an electric igniter. Like, if you have a propane, well, if I tell you what, boy, you have a propane-powered grill, you go and hit that dang thing. It's literally the same thing. Yep. Outboard igniter. Yep. Just gonna send it. You guys are silly. I'm just gonna send it. Just gonna send it. Yeah, Soyuz does that. Sure. Soyuz has the same thing. They literally stick a match up the rocket motor and turn the tap on, and that's what turns the rocket motor on. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's so simple. It's like elegantly simple. That's like one of those concepts like This thing is so ridiculously simple, it couldn't have been this simple to engineer. I often say that the most refined engineering concepts, the ones that seem the most simple, are the ones that are the hardest to make. Anyone can make a complicated engineering project. Anyone. It takes real skill to make something that simple. Why did Falcon 1 fail so many times? Because, I mean, T-Man, it's because Elon was basically learning how to do rocket science. He played Kerbal in real life with Falcon 1. That's the right way to say that. So in layman's terms, Astra's rocket is just a massive barbecue. Pretty much. I mean, I'd put some ribs in the flame trench. If I could get away with that, if somebody would allow that, if I could put the ribs in a spot where it could just get the heat and not the pressure change, then, oh yeah, you could make a good smoker. I'd do that. How many engines could Starship lose and be able to achieve the mission? A lot, Elijah. Yeah. That's why Starship has 3 engines. Or 6 engines. 3 vac engines and 3 regular Raptor engines. And why Super Heavy has so many extra engines. That's their way of solving that problem. Smoke it up. It'd be like barbecuing with diesel fuel, dude. I'd do it. Don't say you wouldn't do it. You'd have ribs that were smoked on a rocket launch pad. Don't lie. Don't give me that. Don't give me that crap. No, EJ, I wouldn't. That's unsanitary. Yeah, okay. Any other lies we're gonna tell each other? Give me the time and the date. Yeah, baby. So this is a 72 by 144. Let's see if we can get a 96 by 144 in here. Okay, let's try 144 square. Does that fit? Nope. Okay, 24 by 144. 36 by 144. Okay. You would have to SpaceX static fire to cook ribs. Dude, you got all you really need to do, you don't even need ribs in the flame trench, guys. You could just put the smoker, literally just put a smoker next to the rocket engine firing, and provided the rocket engine doesn't vibrate the smoker to death, yeah, you could get away with it, sure. I mean, don't do that, but also you could get away with it. It's, yeah, I don't see why not. Oh, frick. The cargo mounts are gonna get in the way. I'm gonna need another bulkhead here. I don't think Elon's a vegetarian, man. The cargo mounts. How are we gonna do this? Because I need another bracket right here, and then I need another bracket right there, and that's gonna get in the way. Okay. Also, that looks like a giant Cummins logo. Just thought I'd let you know. Alright, hang on. Hey, Tabamaru, what's going on? Hellfish, do you think I should go 4 thick right here? I don't know, man. We don't need the inner bulkheads here. Double. We don't need those double wide. Just a single one. So the reason why I'm doubling up here is because one of these is for structure, right? One of these is for structure for the inner ring. The other one is for structure for the outer ring segment. One of the inner ones here is for mounting the plates. And then this one is to carry the structure to the front of the ship. That's why I have these all stacked together in like a frame like that. Hi, targeting 7, Jim, 7 o'clock for the big guy. Kind of has to be that way. They have to be beefy like that on purpose. What do you think about Atlas and Delta's last missions? What do you mean, Atlas and Delta's last missions? Might as well just make the whole ship out of beams. Well, I'm building this ship. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm over-engineering it. Because when in doubt, over-engineer. You can always take parts away. If you're not taking parts away, you didn't do it right. That's your boy. That's the meme lord himself that says that. And he's absolutely right. Are they retiring it because of the engines or something? Well, yes and no. Elijah, first and foremost, they're getting rid of Atlas, or they're getting rid of Delta because of redundant dissimilarity. At one time, ULA was the only provider that could launch anything into space out of the US aside from NASA. That's the result of the launch market crashing in the 90s as a result of the dot-com bubble. That happens. It kind of sucks, but so ULA was the only provider, and the Air Forces wanted redundant dissimilar architecture. The Air Force wanted 2 ways to get into space. In case one breaks, the other one can pick up the slack, right? So when SpaceX came along, basically there was this whole thing in 2015 with SpaceX lobbying the trash. They sued the Air Force They sued the Air Force about getting rights to launch national security payloads. That's, hey, rightly so. I mean, they did literally the same thing that Blue Origin is doing, except with the Air Force, but that's another story. So, yeah, there's a whole big thing with that. And then they got rights to it, and once they got rights to it, once they got rights to launch stuff, ULA saw no need to keep Delta going. So that's why they're retiring Delta. And then they're replacing Delta with and Atlas with Vulcan. Vulcan is their new rocket. So in terms of like engines, Atlas, Elijah, this is a little bit of a Rule 8 thing. It's a little bit of a political reason why they got rid of, why Atlas isn't allowed to use its first stage engines anymore. So it's a little bit of a long story. So if you rewind to 1991, okay, the Soviet Union falls, right? Soviet Union falls. And the U.S., to help with arms proliferation and rocket proliferation, what that means is basically not letting military tech get into the hands of people that are going to use it nefariously, right? we ended up hiring a bunch of Russian scientists, and we hired them to make engines for our next generation launch vehicles. And it was basically a thing to prop up the Russian space industry, so the Russians wouldn't, or the ex-Soviet engineers wouldn't go somewhere else and help like the North Koreans or the Iranians or whomever. So Atlas V ended up having Russian engines in it. And it turns out that the Russians make a very good first stage engine. They still do, to this day. The engines that power their Angara rocket are very similar to the ones that power Atlas V. It's very, they share a common lineage, which is funny to me. Hey Everest, 11-month resub. Is that a Supra? So Atlas used it, and it used the Energomash RD-180, which it's cool because that can trace its lineage directly back to the Soviet moon rocket, the N-1. Yeah, oxygen-rich stage combustion. That's what makes the Russian first stage engine so good. If you fast forward to 2014, Russia invades the Crimean Peninsula in Ukraine, and Congress said, "Hell no, you're not allowed to use Russian rocket engines anymore under a sanction," which is, I mean, that's Rule 8 bugging out with politics, if you ask me, but then again, I shouldn't really weigh in on that, should I? So Congress said that your next generation launch vehicle can't use Russian engines for national security missions. With that being said, Atlas V can still be used with Russian engines for anything else, any commercial missions. So that's good. 72 by 72. Let's try it, Luizo. Why does this game always have the most obscure parts, dude? There's no 96 by 96, so you're out of luck. Hell, I am. Maybe once a week, King. Maybe. But yeah, that's not on my mind right now. I like to try and focus on the game that I'm playing, you know? Which I really haven't done up until this point. I can't even find the right triangles to fit. But yeah. Space nerd, it's always a battle, man. There's no 36 by 36 triangle. I don't know why. My guess is that this is all a byproduct of me putting spacers in there. But if you just use the 45s in a perfectly round structure without those spacers, it's not tall enough for somebody to walk through. So, yeah, about that. We'll have to come up with a more elegant solution, I suppose. A 24 by 24? I'll check. But yeah, that's what's going on. I mean, I suppose we could get away with it and put a block plate up and put just regular plates. Looks like SpaceX is buying a Libre 11,000. Spotted being transported from Germany. Wow. Cool. I don't mind making the armor double wide there. That's fine. So I'm working on the outer plate design for the ship right now. I want to get the whole outer hull kind of figured out today. Guys, is there any way that I could paint these differently in the editor so I can see them a little better, or is that not something we can do? It's pocket change for SpaceX, Alex, which is kind of nuts. The paint tool? Okay. There's a paint tool, but you don't know if it'll help. Okay. That's the locking pin. Boom. Sick. This is gonna look good, man. Also, mind the paint tool settings before clicking away. The depth is important. Okay. Hang on one second. I gotta make sure that I have prefabs of the left and the right piece. Cool. Once again, these don't have any bolts in it. I'm just mocking up the design and making sure I make all the... I'm trying to find all the prefabricated pieces, like things like this. So when I go to actually build the final ship hull, this will be a module. So like actually I should add it right now. Okay, the bulkhead triangles are saved. Is there a semi-transparent mode so there's a way you can see the bolts? Yes. Yeah, you can toggle layers over here, visibility layers, dude. Yeah. Yeah, Luiso, there is. Dude, this editor is really good. Seriously, really good editor. Yeah. It's quite good. I need to add another bulkhead right there. This one needs to be 4. It needs to be 4 wide if I want these to fit correctly. Ooh, got the marquee select right on the first try. That makes me very happy. Perfect. Is this a custom design? That's right, Dillbot. This is my first ship. This is my first attempt. I'm iterating on it just like I would in KSP. So this mock-up that I have down here for the ship hull is for the outer plates. And then, once that's finished, I'll have another mock-up for the inner plates. And then that one up there is the mock-up basically for where all the equipment goes. Think of these as basically structural testing articles. They're STAs. Yeah, and the reason why I needed to butt all these bulkheads together is so we have the correct spacing. So I can basically... see what I mean about making prefabs? So how do I acquire that paint tool? Or is it something that I can just use in the editor? Are the panels, the panels have to be bolted. Yeah, that keeps throwing me off. The brush is in the toolbar. Okay, so let me save. Oh, nice. Whoa. Cool. Can I change the brush size here? Oh, brush radius. Perfect. There are decals too? I like it. Nah. You better do that NASA helmet design. This is a great editor, man. Give me 1 second. Business again. Have you watched it explode lately? I blew it up yesterday. Guys, all I really wanted the paint tool for was so I could see depth, but yeah, this is kind of cool. Hey, I watch. What's going on, man? Da Vinci, let's take a look. So there's the pumpkin suit helmet, and then there's those helmets. So they had red, the white stripe in the center, and blue. Okay, I see it. Oh, those helmets are cool, man. So when people flew on Challenger, honestly, or not Challenger, when people flew in the shuttle program before pre-Challenger, they didn't really wear spacesuits. All they wore was a helmet. Basically an oxygen helmet. That's it. So it's a helmet that's just plugged into an oxygen system. Oh. No. Let's look at another crew. So, yeah, that's... there they are again. That's all they had. You basically wore a jumpsuit, coveralls into space. And then, after Challenger, they switched back to the orange pumpkin suit. What? Why does this pop up? Why is 51L and 107 the only missions that pop up when you type space shuttle helmet? Dang it. Yeah, except they got my boy right there. My absolute hero. I think you can get detailing beyond the panels, okay? So we could always white stripe the middle and then red stripe. Nice. I like that red. Red's better. Honestly, if we just went gray with these segments again, and I didn't fat finger the paint tool. Is that blue coming off as kind of like purple, or are my eyes just bad? Looks purple? All right. Well, which one is blue? So we have like sky blue. Actually, no, that's not even right. Vanu, oh god. There's not like a bright NASA blue here.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Void, ice, deep blue. Do we have a color palette that I could use, or is this... Viridian. The editor lighting is pretty bad going to test mode. Alright, we'll go with Void. Let's take a look. It looks right here, but under lighting, it looks... Yeah. There's no NASA blue here. Change the material? Where's Bastion? Damn it. Didn't make a difference, Luizo. A swatch wheel would be good because, yeah. That might be hard to do, server side. But, yeah. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, they had all the gates open, Elijah. That's just a coincidence, though. No, that's just the material that you make it out of, Luizo. You can make stuff out of stronger alloys if you want, or stronger materials, but you gotta pay more. Which is... I like that. That's cool. So you could have, like... Gerodium is heavier armor plating. Gerodium would be like... Like, making this out of Bastion would be like making this out of just, like, regular carbonated steel, right? Gerodium would be making it out of titanium. Toma Pesque, a true hero. I like Toma. What a freaking shot that is. Wow. It isn't that you pay more. Yeah. Well, I have no NASA blue, guys. There's Void, which is wannabe blue. Iron got promoted to senior developer today. Also, the people doing roadworks actually accidentally ripped off the phone line to the house, so lost the main internet. So, lemons and lemonade and all that. Just my house. Yep, yep. Ugh. The deep blue isn't even that deep. Well, we figured out we have no NASA blue. Oh, damn freaking NASA blue. Got every other color here under the rainbow, but no blue. No, I don't think there's a color swatch. I don't think there's color swatches, Luizo. That's hard on the eyes, isn't it? Maybe do black and white like the shuttle? Yeah. They said future colors will be available for cough cough more money. Yeah. Black and white like the shuttle, huh? Alright, let's see. We do, remember guys, we do need to finish the plates today. That's important. I gotta finish the plating. Well, the blue isn't right, Xeon. If the blue ain't right, I'm gonna have people saying, oh, that's not the right red, white, and blue, EJ. Like, for, like, the next God knows how long. Is Ida coming your way? Don't know. I mean, most likely, dude. Most hurricanes find themselves up here. It's the shuttle. That's funny. It's freaking shuttle, man. I love it. I like it. It kind of, I see it. I totally see it. It does, dude. It does look like it. That's funny. Check Discord. It's too hilly for tornadoes up here, guys. The shuttle has like a stripe that goes across, but that's one big panel, which is get you milk and bread. Let's see. Yeah, gotta worry about that. What's paint decals? I'm not sure. Where's the decal tool at? We might as well learn this while we're here. Mazel. Guy might as well learn it while we're here. What? Last tool. Oh, decals. I'm an idiot. Can we change the color of the decals, or? All white and gel painted, but the paint is trickly. Maybe use a disposable plate for testing. So you can paint them, huh? Oh, paint decals. There it is. It's a mask option. All right, so. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward, guys. Pretty straightforward stuff. And you can use the gizmos with them. Perfect. Oh, make sure you make the decals overlap a little bit. They get a little antsy and they're pantsy when you back out. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Yep. Get these off. Get those off of there. All right, the shuttle livery looks good, but I just need something to change the depth of this stuff so I can see it. I'm just gonna alternate between gray, light gray and dark gray for the most part, just so I can see the depth a little bit better. The shuttle livery did look cool though, but we don't have a re-entry system, so it really doesn't matter. I don't like how it made the decals look like that. That's really annoying. But whatever. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make it nicer. Yeah, see, that's just what I wanted, just to be able to see the depth a little bit better. All right, anyway. That was a cool little detour. Let's get back to building out these bulkheads. Dazzle camouflage? That would be, actually, Luiso, that would be really cool. I think we should come up with some company colors. I really just wanted them to be red, white, and blue, but... Nope. How do I take stuff out of a group? Out of a module? Can I remove these objects from a module and get rid of the module transform? Can't wait to see what your space station looks like. Yeah? I'm wondering if I could... Detach up top. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now. EJ's Morris Miners. That's funny as hell. Good news to Bemery. The Dacia Senderos are in. The new Dacias are in. I'm gonna put the cargo pallets in and we'll see how this looks with the plating. So these I-beams right here are making up my cargo pallet sections. And then we need a 36er in there too to bridge that gap. Well, the company right now is just EJ SA, I think. But, yeah. Come on, you. Sweet. Dude, this looks really cool with the cargo racks on it, I must say.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Biggie! What's up, man? That one wasn't centered. Tornado warning. Uh-oh. Hey, stay safe, okay? Is there a decoupler in this game? No, no decouplers and no docking ports, Luizo. But I made these racks to mount the cargo in anticipation that we'd get something like that. We're still gonna need something to fill that up. The cargo racks look cool. Thanks, Sasquatch. The ship might look better instead of having an octagonal thing. It might look better just having the cargo come off the sides, but this would be easier to balance the cargo, you know? Rather than just side to side. Having them more in symmetry, it'll be easier to balance. What kind of cargo is it? Mostly ore, Dilbot, from asteroid mining? Octagonal looks better. Okay. Alright, let's figure out a way to plate this up. It's an odd combination again. Frick. Try 3 cargo units left and right, only 1, and maybe 2 at 45. That I would have to go messing with the frame again, Da Vinci, but we could do it. So basically take that one, rotate it 45, and have 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. So 1, and then yeah. That would look sick, dude. No. Try 3 cargo units left and right, only 1 up and down, and maybe 2 at 45 degrees. I'll just stick with this for now. Stacking 3 horizontal. Oh, 3 going out that way. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. I mean, it could work. So, how do I wire up cargo? Is it the same way as wiring anything else, or? You know what? I have room to just plate this over because I left myself an extra thingamajigger there. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hang on. Can I center this plate? Every plate does have to be bolted, yep. Alright, turn off snap. Oh, now it snaps into position. Sweet. Cool. Just make a window? Nah. I don't know how... I haven't thought about how I'm going to make side windows or side portholes if I'm going to do it. It most likely will just be a... I don't know. If they have window pieces that look like that, then maybe I'll think about it. But I'm not sure if they do. What do the window pieces look like? There are? Better place the hatches on the top and bottom on those big flat spots. Okay. I need a 24 by 48 here. Hold on.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Yo, Demon, what's up, dude? Thanks for the host, man. Cargo thing is not centered? I don't know. Let me see. Strebin, what's going on? You guys know my buddy Demon Machine. Demon Machine's a auto mechanic that streams on Twitch. What was Demon fixing today? What was he up to? What's my boy up to? It's gonna be a lot of bolts, no doubt. Gotta make sure all the cargo bays are centered. Yep, they are. Sweet. And then on the top, we're gonna need a couple of these things. But yeah. Demon, thanks for the raid, dude. What made you choose Bastion? Choose Bastion? The fact that I don't know what the other materials are or how they work. Yeah, that's the right answer. Yeah, the fact that it's the default is the right way to say that. I mean, honestly, I know this armor plating should be made out of cherodium. One of my buddies was telling me yesterday, make it cherodium. Or chodium or whatever. That paint tool is cool, man. Build's coming along. I'm trying to finish the exterior plating of the ship today. I also learned how to use the paint and the decal tool today. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I want to try it. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Now it has to be transparent aluminum. Your design looks very similar to a design I had several years ago in Orbiter. Hey. Yeah, I see it. Cool. How's the ship? It's coming, man. We'll go Mercury Redstone on this thing. That's so sick. That's actually really cool. Saturn V checkering, or Mercury Redstone checkering right here. Could you store a shuttle in this? You can't dock ships to other ships right now, unfortunately. So this looks like the instrumentation. They basically paint these things on the sides of the rocket for the same reason that like a crash test dummy will have the yellow and black circle painted on it. Same thing, so they can figure out what the rocket's doing. It's an easy way to, if you're filming the thing, to see what it's doing. Thanks, Beasol. All right. That's the exterior plating on the forward parts of the ship. Let's figure out the rest. Actually, it's basically just figuring out a front cover here. Yeah. I gotta place these outward beams for a structure. Cool. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the cargo wiring. I forgot. Yeah, well, not forgot. Didn't know. Didn't know that you had to do that. Dang straight, I always wanted to do that. Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here, man. Game over, man. Game over. The frick are we gonna do now? Yeah, dude, I know that these look exactly the same for the most part, with the exception of a couple of pieces here and there. This design is like, it's way less parts, and it's actually stronger. Keep calm and follow Ripley. Nice.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Give me 1 second, guys. Hey, Groove, 22-month resub. Thanks, man. Getting any desire to play RimWorld again? No.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Dangerous, 9-month resub. Thanks, guys. Alright, so...
Discovery,
I'll be honest with you guys. I can't stand RimWorld. It's massively annoying. I don't like that it gives you unsolvable tasks, but...
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Jesus, guys. Bobby, 8-month resub, big beat with a 16. What kind of ship will it be? Cargo hauling is basically what I want. High-speed cargo hauling is what I was kind of aiming for. But, fellas, I understand that that's RimWorld. That's the game. And real life is full of... Oh, real life is full of unsolvable tasks. Well, shoot, maybe I should just go play that then. No, I'm pretty sure I play video games to not do that. No, RimWorld's fun. It's a good game. It drives me up the wall, man. So annoying. I don't know. Maybe I'll visit it another day. But right now we're into Starbase, so let's play this. I don't believe in a no-win scenario. You're damn right. With the light shining through the hangar door in the freaking editor, I can't... It's... Now you can see the colors a little better. Hang on, let's see what this looks like. Ready? The blue and the red looks like pink almost. All right, full disclosure, guys. I'm colorblind, but the type of colorblind that I am is like in low light. In low light, colors start blending in my eyes. It's called deuteronomically colorblind. What the heck am I looking at here? Is that like pink, like frost white, and like dark, not even dark blue, that's just like a faded blue. Yeah, okay. Something is weird with their shaders, dudes. Their shaders, the shading and lighting is bizarre. Okay, so that's not what I'm trying to ask is that's not just me, right? Yeah, this has been in the sun for 20 years. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's the same. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Excellent. Just wanted to be sure. All right, just paint everything because I wanted to use it to see some depth with the ship, but jeez.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Marrakesh, 17-month resub. You see there's a brush size in the toolbox? Yeah, Core, I adjusted it. The Bebop when? Oh gosh. What about brown? I wanted my ship to have red, white, and blue stripes going down the side, but nope. Do ships in this game have Delta V and TWR? They have Delta V, but it's not. I'm not entirely... Well, I suppose you could do a Delta V formula with this. Units would be weird because they use bizarre units for stuff. Like not aerospace units. Let me put it to you like that. But, yeah, sure. I mean, I suppose you could do the Delta V formula out. I don't see why you couldn't. No. What's their thruster output, guys? The thruster output? I'm not going crazy, I swear. The thruster output is in like kilovolts or something. It's strange. Thruster throughput. Yeah. Yes. I don't know, man. I don't know why there's a hype train, but everybody just decided to hit the resub button at the same time. I'm drunk, not sober as a bird, bro. Привет, Вася. Как дела? What's up, man? Okay, what kind of shapes are we going to use here?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hey, Entropy, thanks for the bits, dude. I don't think this piece is gonna work here. Yeah, it's not. Okay. There was another curved 45 end plate. Plate 45 end 48. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, this might get a little weird. Basically, all I need is this. I have the rest of the plating out back. All I gotta do is get this part figured out. Yeah, maybe the triangles. Give me my triangle prefab. Space Nerd, thank you for telling me about detach. That's super useful. Cubes equals it. You want cubes? We literally have a game where you can make pretty much any spaceship from any freaking sci-fi, and you guys choose the Borg cube. You guys must be freaking Tesla. You must be great at parties. Jesus, man. The Borg cube? But the Borg cube's the most efficient shape in space. Yeah, I'll make a ship that has character. Thank you very much. So make the Death Star a frigging circle. Okay. Yeah, your judgment is not needed in this matter. Guys, no, we shouldn't make a circle. Let's make a square. Nobody owns the water. It's God's water. No, octagons, bro. I have to think of everything. That could be an issue. Well, actually, the hexagons, shapes and stuff, pretty colors. Well, actually. Are you a fan of kayaking? Nah. Take it or leave it. I've gone whitewater rafting before, man. That's kind of fun. Not necessarily kayaking. I mean, I know it's going to come as a surprise for me, but if I'm going to do stuff that has to do with water, it's going to involve horsepower. I know. Big shocker. You may have just bought an $1,800 kayak. If it makes you happy. I'm gonna hit the save button here. Treat yourself. Yeah, exactly. Makes you happy, dude. Who cares? Hey, I see you're trying to lock this in one direction. Have you tried locking it in every other direction? No, Clippy, I haven't. I see you're trying to build a spaceship. Need some help? No. 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 Be the right... Oh, man. This is making me so angry. Space Nerd, I can't catch a break with this stuff, man. What? Hi. So many bolts. So? The kettle's boiled. Why don't I have a 96 by 96 triangle? I don't understand. But we have two of these. Did SpaceX have permission to build the launch tower? Sure they did. DV, and I know what you're gonna say. Well, I've read that this thing. Yeah, okay, all right. Let's just. I'm gonna kill that whole conversation real quick. You know how I'm gonna do it? They would not have even built it if they weren't 100% sure. Why would they do that? Yeah, Helvis, there's gotta be a reason, but I don't know. I don't understand what that is. Can we just announce he's retiring? Yeah, I know. Sucks. What can you do? He's been in Formula 1 for like 20 years, man. Literally. Actually, yeah, 20 years. Started in 2001. 2001. Man. Guy's been there for a long time. It was long overdue. Oof. VF1 grid is never going to be the same. You're right. Yeah, Tiger Claw, it fits somehow, which is weird. But yeah, definitely fits. I don't know how I'm gonna bolt this all together. That's gonna suck. Hey, Pythos. What's up, buddy? Why are these such arbitrary shapes? It's so annoying, dude. That's one of my biggest gripes with this editor. Why are the shapes so arbitrary? I don't understand. They're seemingly just random shapes and sizes. I don't get it. Why? Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Got me some sushi, but you don't have chopsticks. You better not eat that with a fork, man. I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. I don't think Starship will be ready for the 2024 moon landing. Okay. Why? Any particular reason, or... DV, I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's definitely going to take time, dude. It's definitely going to take time, but SpaceX is the fastest. They go faster than anybody. What the heck? Has it really been 5 years? Yeah, 5 years ago. There's overlap, dudes. We'll find a solution. It's just going to be annoying to find one, but we'll find one. I mean, this is a weird shape, guys. This is what we signed up for with our octagon, you know? That's what we signed up for. We'll get it. Nope. Come back here. But what I need is a shape that can fit in the center groove here. But anyway, DV, I don't know if they're going to make 2024 myself, but gotta have a little faith from time to time, dude. Working in a rectangle crash. Sorry, my desk was wet because it's getting hot in here, so the drink is condensing. Nope. Nope. 96 is too much. Okay. What's the longest 72 piece that we have? 72 by 144. Okay, now there's gonna be a small lip right there. There's really not much I can do about it, guys. Maybe this 36er will fit, though. Nope, too much. I'm assuming you saw this. Yep. Oh well. It is what it is, man. How are you finding the shipbuilding? I don't mind the shipbuilding. I like the way the editor is set up. It's just some of these parts suck. Like, yeah, some of the parts are terrible. Like, terrible. Other than that, though, great. Yeah, really like it. Put in a steel beam, it won't fit. Why is that not centering me? That's really, really annoying. The interface is great. Yeah, the back end of the editor is fantastic. So like all the tools and everything, really good. My only real gripe with this editor is the parts. The parts are annoying. Snap points are a little bit weird, but you get used to it. Yeah, the parts are just, they're very, very, very arbitrary, which is strange. So like here, I'll give you an example. There, all right. Well, let's see. There you go. It snapped there, but now geometric imperfection is annoying. Time for a racing stripe. I mean, pretty much, dude. Yeah, so like you have a 24, 36, a 48, 72. Like, why wouldn't you just use round numbers here? Why is it base 12? And even then, it's not really base 12 because you're missing a couple of variables. You're missing 60 and 120 almost every time. But I just randomly have a 60 by 60 panel here. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. That's no good. That's no good, man. I hate that lip is there. And there's not much I can do about it. What is this game? Starbase? It's a shipbuilding game where you build... It's an MMO shipbuilding game. So you build your ship, you can go out, you mine stuff, you can fight other players and stuff. It's cool. It's a good game, dude. It's fun. It's just I'm having a little bit of with the editor right now. The editor is being a little bit of a doo-doo face right now. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. I mean, this is the hard part anyway, so. I can't see what I'm selecting with the chat there. Dang it. Alright, let's try this. Oh, no, you guys don't need to... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I was just me being pissy. Don't worry about it. You guys keep talking, please. I'm just getting salty with the editor, that's all. Don't pay it any mind. Come on, you. Get in there. Oh, it fits! Excellent! Alright, cool. We're good. Guys, we're all set. Most excellent. It let me get away with it. That triangle is clipping a little bit, but it let us do it. Sweet. I still don't know what we're gonna do about up here, but... Yeah, that's right, J-Speed. It's gonna look terrible. I wonder if we can get away with putting a 12er in here. Let's go into basic plates. Give me a 12 by 72, right? Turn off snap. Now this is going to require a little bit of... You can really fine-tune these parts here. Hold your breath. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't move. Can't see you if you don't move. Alright, so now... Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Because I gizmoed those in, I want the other sides to be in symmetry. So if I take this and we duplicate it and we rotate around, right? These pieces should be spaced out along the same distance. So let's take this, ready? And now you should be able to just... Oh, turn snapping off. The pieces allow for a little bit of overlap. That's one of the good things about the editor, because you can just slide right into the DMs right there. See? Have you seen this one? It's an armored box. Layer it appropriately. I'm good. There's a little bit of geometric imperfection here, but that's fine. Save. Alright, so now what I'll do... Just because I said I wanted to complete the outer layer... The outer skin on the ship today. Or at least complete the mock-up of it that we have here. I can't believe we figured the shape out. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Okay, that's all the pieces, so I'm going to create, save. Half triangle plate, bulkhead. Hey, Ari. Come on. There it is. All right, let's put the bottom plate in. Now we need the side plates. You start at 12 Eastern, right? Yes. Yep. By those, I kind of switched it up, dude. I'm streaming like... I stream, basically 12 to 10 during the week, and then Fridays and Saturdays we get GTA racing and stuff. This schedule is a little more flexible for me. It's a little bit easier to manage, but it doesn't compromise like hours. I can still stream the same amount of hours, and it's not a big deal. Pretty cool. I don't know what we're gonna do about the back. Haven't figured that one out yet. 2 days off in a row makes this manageable, dude. It makes it easier. Thicker armor blisters over the engines could look cool. This is... Oh, yeah. With all the bolts and everything in it, and then some decals and some paint, this thing's gonna look sick. Along with the thrusters, it'll look really good. What do you guys think? Oh, I forgot to do the front. Derp. What's the current weight? Well, there's 2 ships in scene, so I have no idea. Try the 3-2-1 cargo pattern. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sure. Oh, that's cool, Illness. Neat. Well, good to know. Huh. Oh boy. It doesn't want to center. Da Vinci, just bear with me here, okay? To find the current mass, go to F5 preview mode, point the cursor at it, and hit P. Oh. Cool. I don't think I have the bottom ship welded together at all. Like it's not welded. It'll be easier to balance loads with that one, though. But that does not look bad. It doesn't look bad, that's for sure. I do like it. That's not bad. Look at that thing. Cool. Yeah, equal protection. Mm-hmm. This thing came out pretty damn clean, guys. Not bad. See, we cleaned it up. Plating that would have sucked. Plating this was... I mean, it still had its problems. Is the plating necessary? No. Unless you're not worried about getting blown away by an asteroid when your ship glides into it. There's material science in this game, Savvy. Yeah. So I made this ship out of Bastium, which is like mild steel, basically. And if I hit an asteroid, it will do damage. Plating is pretty much necessary. Also, people will shoot at you in this game. Where are the engines? Right there. Those are engines? Yeah? So? What's wrong with them? Well, we gotta do the front and we gotta do the back. Actually, the back is going to be a challenge. How are we gonna do this? You know what? I got an idea. Let's take the front piece and we'll duplicate it and we'll put it back here. Right? Stop it. What's the estimated top speed? Yes. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping for like 100 when we're not fueled. That's what one of my buddies that knows the game a little better than me was telling me. Hi, I'm Clippy. Have you tried locking this in every position that you don't want first? Maybe you want it offset to the side. No? You don't? Oh. Okay. So, now, detach. Detach. Alright, so let's go in here and now let's take out all the stuff that's going to block the engines. Right? Turn off snapping. Turn on snapping. It's just crooked. Whatever. It won't let me snap it into the same position. That's lovely. Do I have a coordinate? We do. Oh, thank God. You can set the coordinates. Oh, that's useful. Good. Good, 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 good. Bye-bye. I can do this better. I forgot you can snap it. So get it to the height that you want and basically go in here on the box over there and yeah, see? Yeah. Now that should be almost aligned. Come on, man. Oh, for Pete's sake. Who's Pete? Try the snapping tool. Yeah. Oh, the useless tool. Yeah. I'll try that. Perfect. What did Pete do? Well, he was a jerk. Alright. Let's go in here and detach all these. I won't delete the prefabs. Alright. Let's go in here. Now what's gonna block these things? That one for sure, that one for sure, that one obviously. That one not... yeah, probably for good measure. Alright, so now I just gotta go back in here and start filling stuff in. But see, because I brought these prefabricated segments in from that I used to make the front of the ship, I have plenty of open space. Get rid of that, get rid of that, take this. Okay. Will you play Stormworks again soon? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's start messing over here. Let's see what we can do. Give me these triangles. They seem to be geometrically the ones that we need. Just gonna need a small one there. And then we just need basically a square to fix that up there. So go into basic plates. I think that's a 72 by 72. Okay. 36 by 96, I think. .48 by 96. Okay, that one is 24 by 144, I think. Happy triangles, that's right. Now, we might be a little bit off here because I want the edge to go right there. So the engine is barely blocked. Okay. That's like the exact opposite of what I want you to do. Thank you. Alright, so this is where my paint tool is going to come in handy because I'll be able to... We can't really checkerboard it because of how some of these parts are made, so I'll just use different colors. I'm just trying to use different colors so I can see the different pieces. And it'll end up looking like a Picasso painting up in here. That actually kind of looks cool. It's very avant-garde. Yeah, right? It absolutely is. Alright. So, what I was thinking is we could do this with the triangles to try to get the right shape. Yeah, that's what we gotta do, right there. We gotta go up and over 2 times. Wait a minute. Yeah, the dazzle camo. Is there a way we could geometrically do that pattern better? Yes. Yes, there absolutely is. Okay. Three big triangles could almost do this. Do the entire thing. Okay. You could use the bigger triangles all the way around. I'm actually thinking you guys might be right. If I moved this triangle forward a little bit. Here, let's test it. I'll test it. You know what? I'll test it over here.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Cool fish. Tutti i colori. Pretty colors. Thanks. Hey, Sneaky. Anyone else getting, like, puzzle vibes from this? I would hope so. Space Tetris. Dun 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 dun. Give me the plates. Give me the plates, child. Child, give me the plates. No way, you psycho. Give me the plates. Come on, child. Child, give me the plates. You know what? I'm over it. Yep, over it. The extra parts are gonna suck. But, yep, nope, don't care. I have all the parts discolored right now, so I can see them a little bit easier. It's like when you're doing UVing and 3D, when you're 3D modeling with UVs, you... Thanks, Zero. Yeah, it looks like modern art, but whatever. Yeah, this reminds you of the pattern blocks you play with as a kid. I know. I know. It's like Legos. Oh, gosh. Like, yeah, when you have discolored Legos, like if you're just building whatever, and you have a lot of different parts that are all different colors. It is like that, isn't it? Sometimes it do be like that. Ugh. Yeah, it matters. I gotta bolt these things to stuff. You're closing up the back. Won't that hinder thrust if you cover the engines? I'm only covering up the outside. Top Gun 2 is now coming out the end of next May. Some of these might not have pieces to anchor to. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Make cross beams to anchor to? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not covering up the engines. I'm just putting a lip in here. Don't get... I can just get rid of that. That... Yeah, here. See, because of the plating, we're gonna have to do some modifications to the, we're gonna have to do some modifications to the structure, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So now I should just be able to duplicate this up, and that should, for the most part, be good. Cool. Create, save. Aft engine hole bulkhead. Sick. Any ideas on a name? I'm not sure, Sam. Yeah, I haven't really thought about it, dude. I don't know what we're gonna do back here, man. I haven't really figured that one out yet. Alright, let me just paint this all back and let's take a look. The Dazzle did look kind of cool, though. If we find the right colors. Very nice. La Máquina Grande. Sick. Now fill those spaces between the edges. It looked kind of blank right now because there's no thrusters or radiators or anything on it, but it's not bad, dudes. It looks good. It really does. It looks good. Doesn't look bad. Do I still have one? Yeah, here we go. Give me this for the back. Dude, cool. I really wish I could. There was a piece where I could. Wait a minute. Don't you dare not lock into position. Why? Why, man? Why? Why won't you do that? Why are you locking into some random position up here? Stop it. But it looks horrible. It looks disgusting. I hate it. It's disgusting. I should plate up in here. That's cool. I do like it though. It does look cool. It fits, man. That's really neat. Disgusting. Great car. I'll leave a little porthole out the back. Save. I did. I saved. We're good. Cool. Alright, so now the bridge. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to seal up the back here, dudes, but I'll figure something out. You can eject waste out of there. Do we have a window that's an octagon like that? I wonder. Let's take a look at the windows. That's probably what we're gonna get away with. Here, give me a, let's go with basic plates. Give me a 96 by 12. And then I need 2 bars going over it this way. Probably 36. Watch. So now, what's that dish? Stop. You're a dick. Oh, man. All right, so now give me, I need a side plate here. Dish always freaking links, he links me inappropriate memes on stream. Like, he whispers me and he's like, hey, no, this is important, check it out. And I go and look at it and it's just some inappropriate meme. I'm like, oh, stop doing that. What a glorious hole. Oh, you need help. Jesus, you need, Forlorn, you need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus. Show us? Nah, I'm all right. You don't want to see that. It's not classy for stream, Dish. Double sealed. It's off-centered and crooked, and I hate it. Cool. Thanks for playing. Yep, over it. Yep, it was off-centered. Why? I'm just gonna start using the channel box Maya style. Because, yeah, the other ways suck. Now that doesn't look nearly as cool. An engine in the center? Nah, the plumbing would get all screwed up. You would make it a hatchback there? Well, if I were you, then you'd be me. And I'd use your body to make a window back here. You can't stop me no matter who you are. No, yeah. You're probably right. We got an outer hull. Alright, now the bridge. What is this? That's a 36 by 144. You filthy animal. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Do you dispense the seismic charges from this? Yes, I do. Good reference. No, that's where we dump spent fuel rods. We dump the spent fuel rods out the back. Will this feature a space Ferris wheel? It could, if the price is right. What's that? 96? Okay. And it goes 96 to 144. Alright, so let's do 48. Oh, wait. Do I have a 96 by 144 plate? Yes, we do. Alright, so I'm working on the front. These are going to be the windows. You gonna have a secondary bridge somewhere? A battle bridge, Sneaky? I mean, the thing's a cargo hauler. I probably will give it secondary controls back here somewhere that we can lock out from the bridge. Or if, like, a severed connection from the bridge happens, yeah, I'll probably make another bridge back here in the second octagonal section. Oh, look. The channel box is being a doo-doo face again. It's being a gigantic piece of doo-doo butter. Oh, okay. This is gonna be built in orbit, right? We're already in orbit, dude. Yeah. Alright, let me just see if we can get something going for the bridge here. I had an idea and I thought it would be cool to do. But, yeah, alright. So I need 96 by 24. Turn snapback on. I'm gonna do this real quick. As long as it isn't a flat front. What, you want a front like this?
Griffin,
Tranquility Base here.
Morning,
Eagle has
Jason.
landed.
Morning, Abbott. That's what we want right there. Would it be in a big, basically glass target at the front? Is this what we want? I wanted to do... Have a door so you can exit the ship. Yeah. Yeah. I really wish I had better pieces to work with here, but I've been pretty much saying that the entire time. This game is a mixture of Starmade and Ivorian, yeah. I know there are hatches, guys. I don't really have a spot for them just yet. We don't have a home for them. Maybe we'll work something out in here and put the hatches like right there to get in. And then maybe a forward hatch right there or something. Or I could just say screw it and make this area an entire bridge, and just leave the fuel tanks out back, but I'm not really too keen on that one. What do the other frames offer? Alright, guys, it's 3:55. Gonna be time. Soon. Could always do something like that. I was gonna do triangles, and this was gonna be the bridge, and then I was gonna armor plate it, so you have like pilot and co-pilot seats, and then yeah. I was basically gonna set it up like a real ship. The Star Destroyer windows can't tip back. Yeah, but I can't make that. I can't do that. How much you want to bet it's not going to line up? Ready? Of course it doesn't. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's where I need to end. We got to start space news, dudes. Well, I got basically the entire back plates done. What do you think? Place some windows on the sides of the bridge, too. Yeah. I don't know. So, the next thing we got to do is wire up all the components. I'll put all the components in. Actually, we should have done inner skin first, components outer skin, but this is fine. It doesn't really matter. I still got to figure out, you know, if something comes in here or an asteroid, if an asteroid or something comes in here and goes right in here, yeah, that could be really bad. I want to put some type of plating in here. Something. And I was thinking like hatches right here. And like I could section this off, right? And then the hatch could go. This game's crazy. Crazy good. It's a fun game. I don't have any maneuvering thrusters hooked up yet, no. I plan on having my maneuvering thrusters right here. There's going to be a cluster of them right there. And then there's going to be a cluster of them right here. How would the hatch go again? Nope. It's 4 o'clock. Got to start space news. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's the Mark 1. There's the Mark 2. Mark 3 should be really good when it's done. What are the chances of an asteroid going through that hole? Enough to where I mean, probably not, but I know enough about building ships, Harp, that the second I say, yeah, it's not a big deal, an asteroid, something will get in here and get hung up and start knocking around in there, and yep, nope. Hard pass. Hey, so are you going to need to do lots of mining in order to build this? Something like that, yeah. I do have a lot of money, though. I'm back. Yeah, I have 600 Gs and tons of resources. See, I just didn't want my ship to look like that. Everybody's ship just looks like a flying box. No offense to those guys. Like, that ship's cool. It's way more functional than mine is. But yeah, that's what everybody's doing. Everybody's making that. We can do better than that. Oh, look at that thing. That's cool. That's what I mean, dude. A game where you can literally build any ship you want. Everybody just builds cubes.